Hey guys, it's Eric Powell here with AK Martial Arts here in Bismarck, and it is Monday, March 23rd. And I thought today, I was actually thinking this over the weekend, that I wanted to do a separate combat weapon video. That way you guys at home that are in Master Club, some of you that know how to use this weapon, some of you guys haven't had a lot of practice with this weapon yet. I thought it was a good idea to put this video together quick to show you guys some drills that you guys can do and also some moves. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a few warm-up drills just to get your wrist loose, show you how you should be using the weapon, and then also 5 or 6 actual moves that you guys can practice. Now I have a heavy bag here, but if you guys just want to do these drills in the air, that's fine. If you could have a parent, they could use a regular bung mungy, and you could use them. Parents could hold the regular bung mungy up, and you could use that as a pad. You can, if you have a brother or sister, they can help you out. Or like I said, if you're by yourself, you can just do these in the own. Anything is better than just not doing anything at all. Okay, so the first couple drills we're gonna do, I actually learned this when I was down in Vegas, and I thought they were pretty cool drills. So the first warm up, the biggest thing whenever combat sparring is, I see a lot of kids when they're striking, they have good foot placement, they got their weapon here, okay? But when they strike, they do these big, huge strikes like that. And I can anticipate that. If you're coming at me like this, okay, I can see that you're gonna be striking high, okay? And I can quickly anticipate that. But if your weapon is here, okay, do you know whether I'm gonna go high or do you know whether I'm gonna go low? So from a neutral position, just right here, okay, you can go high, okay, you can go low, all right, you can go to the side, okay, you can fake high and go low, okay, so there's a lot of things you can do. So this is your neutral ready position right here, okay? But the biggest thing is you want to be using more your wrist and your forearm than using your whole arm, okay? So I can do my whole arm, and strike like this, okay? Or I can just use my wrist and smack, okay? So using your whole arm compared to using your wrist. So big difference by using that wrist motion. So the first drill, you're gonna do this for 30 seconds, okay? And if you're ambidextrous, you can do both sides, and you're gonna wanna warm up both sides, okay? But warm up the one that you use the most. So we start 30 seconds. You can start out slower, you can start with 20 seconds and work up to 30, but at least go 20 to 30 seconds, okay? You're just gonna have this about chest height, and I'm just gonna use my wrist, and I'm gonna go as fast as I can for 30 seconds, okay? It's really gonna get that wrist warmed up, that forearm nice and warm, okay? So you do that for 30 seconds as fast as you can. Don't just go like this, okay? Really get that wrist moving and go, okay? Warm up number 2 is you just do inverted or upset. So you just turn your palm so your palm is upside down, okay? Now you just do this. This one you're not gonna be able to do as fast, okay? But you just go as fast as you can, and you do that for 30 seconds. Okay? All right, so you have those 2 drills. That gets your arm nice and warmed up. Okay, you can do circles. Get your shoulders warm up. Circle one way. Okay, and then you can circle the other way. Okay, going across the chest. Just basic stuff that you would already do. Okay, so you're nice and warmed up. Now we want to get the feet moving, so we're just going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to be going back and forth. Okay, just like I'm kind of doing a jumping jack. So I'm doing this. Okay. We do that for a little bit, and then you're going to want to start going forward. Okay, so I double step back. Double step back. Double step back. Okay, so that's a double step. Regular sparring, you can do that. Just in, out. Okay, you can add arm motion. Okay, just whatever you're doing. The biggest thing with the weapon is that you're going to want to definitely be keeping your distance. You're not going to be as close as you are for regular sparring, so you want to definitely keep your distance. Excuse me. So from here, okay, so we have our regular just bouncing, and bouncing back and forth, and we have our double step, okay, and then we have our single slide, where I'm just going to pick up my front leg, my back foot slides, and I strike, and I slide out. Slide out. Okay? Very simple, okay? So basically it's just trying to get in and get out fast. So those are just quick, easy drills. Got my cheat sheet here. So we got the move feet. First drill I want to do is one I want to do right away because it involves using your wrist. Okay, so now when you're thinking about it, if we have 3 judges up here and there's 2 people sparring right here, if I strike this way and the other person strikes the same way, are you going to be able to see what you hit? Is the judge going to be able to see easily that you struck the hand or the arm or their weapon? Okay, so if you're striking like this, yeah, that's good, but try to practice more flipping your wrist and showing the fan to the judges sideways, okay? So it's more flick, flick. So we all know how to do a fan with a bung bungy like this, fan, fan, okay? We all can do a fan like this, okay? So we're going like that. So working that, okay? Just flicking that way. So that way, if you start sparring, okay, you could come in, okay, with a single slide, do that, slide out, boom, big call break, you got 2 points already. Just remember, weapon arm from the hand to the elbow is 2 points. So you don't always have to be going to the head. But the biggest thing is you want to make sure the judges really see that you're hitting that hand or elbow. So really work this fan, and not these big strikes like that the other person can anticipate. Okay, so really working this wrist. So you can just do that, do like 20 of them, 30 of them, however many you want to do. Okay, the first trick is one where you're going to be faking out your partner. Okay, so if I'm standing right in front of you, I'm going to fake like I'm coming in and I'm doing a number 8, trying to strike you on top of the head. Okay, so that means that they're going to bring their weapon up, okay, and as they do that, I'm just going to turn my wrist and strike low to their leg. So I'd be coming like this, and then boom, just flick the wrist. So it's here, flick, okay, here, flick. Okay, so if I would be doing it to myself, okay, I would block, okay, that person's coming down, and then they would go boom. So they don't even touch the person's combat weapon, they just go right in front of it, okay, and then boom. Okay, so the person thinks they're going to block it, but that person's not even going there. They're just going down, turn their wrist, and strike low. So it's here, strike low. Okay. And it helps if there's another person that when you start doing this, the other person brings their hands up with their weapon up like that. Okay, and then that's when you know to turn your wrist, go for the leg. Okay. So that's the first one. There's no name for this. Okay, it's just a good, quick little fake that you can do. Okay, the second one is called the Panther Strike. And the Panther Strike is probably the easiest strike you can do. Okay, so from here, if you were my partner, okay, we're sparring. All right, I'm going to have the weapon up, just regular neutral position. Okay, I'm going to step forward with my left leg, and I'm going to do a number 2 strike. So I'm here, I come in, and I go boom. Okay, so back up a little so you can see me. Okay, so I'm here. I'm coming in like I'm going to do a number 1, but then I bring it over to my head as I'm stepping, and I'm doing a number 2. Either to the head, to the weapon arm, to the body, wherever it is. Okay, so it's here. Boom. Okay, so all it is a left foot steps forward, number 2 strike. That's it. Quick, okay, or to the head, high, okay, flick. Okay, and remember, on these, wrist motion, okay, flick fast. Okay, so Panther is stepping forward, left foot, okay, going over left shoulder, striking towards the right. Okay, if you have a pad, that's your partner, okay, you just here, okay, I step, and I strike, okay. They could be doing a strike. This could be your evade. Okay, so you're trying to evade what they're doing. You're stepping to the side and strike. Okay. All right, that's Panther. Cobra is the third one. Cobra, just like I teach the Tigers, is the letter C. Okay, the first letter in Cobra is C, so that is what you're doing with your weapon. So from here, instead of stepping with the left foot, I'm just going to do kind of a single slide forward. I'm going to do a high block, and then I'm going to strike to the chest. So they could be doing a number 1, they could be doing a number 8, okay? So you use this as a defense, okay? You block, then you're just sliding in, striking to their chest. Okay, so you're pointing it up like this, okay? You're sliding in and strike. From the side, okay? So I block, front foot slides, strike. I'm drawing the letter C. Okay, so it's block, strike. Okay, block, strike. Okay, block, strike. Okay, one more time, block, strike. On the pad, okay, you're not going to hit the pad with the block. You would just block, okay, and then slide in and strike. Block, slide in, strike. Block, slide in, strike. Just making that C. That is the defensive Cobra. Offensive Cobra is where you would be doing like a number 1, or actually I like better number 5, but high. Okay, so coming up high, like I'm coming here, trying to strike you to the head. Again, that gets you to bring your weapon up to block. Okay, and then I step forward and strike. Or with this one, with offense, you want to be moving forward. Okay, with this one, you can block, or excuse me, do the number 5, strike. Okay, and then step left foot to the side and strike. That's the offensive Cobra. Okay, so it's here. All right, so instead of just block, sliding into strike for defense, offense, okay, is doing a 5 and then stepping with the left foot, okay, doing a number 2. So it's a 5-2. Okay, so I'm here, 5-2. All right, biggest thing I see with spars is they're always going forward and back, forward and back. Remember, this is my partner. I don't always just have to be going forward and back. I can go through my partner. So I'm here, he's facing me, okay, I can block. Okay, now he's facing that way. I strike his back. You can't block your back. Okay, so the Cobra, it's one of the easiest ones you can learn, but it's probably one of the most effective. Okay, next one is a prairie dog. Okay, prairie dog. Prairie dog is somebody's here. Okay, these are spars that they like to go low all the time. They're going for your leg. Okay, so when they come in to try to strike your leg, you're just going to slide that leg back, okay, out of the way. And then as you're doing that, your arm comes from the outside down and strikes them on top of the head. So from here, it'd be boom. Okay, from here, boom. All right, from the side here. Okay, so I slide my feet together, get out of the way of their strike, slide, strike them on the head. Boom. Okay. Boom. Make sense? On the bag, okay, you would just be close, and then you would just slide, strike, okay, like that, here. So you're just learning to evade and strike at the same time. So evade, strike at the same time. Okay, that was prairie dog. I got 2 more. Golden rooster. Okay, golden rooster, a lot of the kids know what that is. Okay, they know that it's the double step back strike, like that. Same premise, somebody's going low, trying to hit you in the leg, so you're getting your leg out of the way, back leg comes up, and you strike. It just depends what type of position you're in. If you're in one where you can do that quick, you can do that, or if they're more aggressive, you're jumping way back and striking at the same time, okay? The biggest thing I want you to focus on, let's see here. Okay, so you can see my foot. Let's do this. So you can see my back foot is on the corner of the box. When you're practicing this, make sure that your front foot goes to where your back foot was. And then your back foot just picks up in the air. So you're like this, okay? That's a big one, because if you're just here going, you know, I can't even do it, where you're switching and you're basically, you're going like that. I see kids do that. I can't figure it out right now, but they don't move back, okay? The whole point of this is to move back, okay? So I'm moving back as I strike, okay? So here. Now, they might be going for your leg. They might also be going for your arm. So when you do this, don't just do this, okay? Make sure that you bring your arm in, bring it across your chest, out of the way, so you're bringing your whole body back, okay? Then your arm comes out to strike, okay? So it's not just here, you're doing a big circle with your arm here, okay? Just in case you're going for your arm or your leg, you're gonna get them both out of the way here, like that, okay? On the bag, close enough to touch, okay? You just double step, okay? All right, that is the golden rooster. The last one is the scorpion, okay? The scorpion is probably the most complicated, okay? Which it looks like, let's see how I can do this here. I'll do it sideways here. My right leg is always in front. Okay, let's say that they are doing a number one strike. They're trying to strike my head. Okay, so just like the cobra strike, I'm gonna block, but then I'm gonna take my left leg, I'm gonna step behind towards my back with my left foot as far back as possible, so my whole body is facing away from the pad, except my head. I strike low. Now my body's in position to just pop out. Boom, I can run away. Big thing I see with people is they just do this, okay? That's not enough, because you're not turning your body, you're not giving your chance to turn all the way so you can get out of there. Because when I see kids doing this, they'll do this, and then their partner just goes on top of their head. That's the biggest risk. So you have to be able to block, step way behind, get your whole body turned, strike, and pop up, okay? So I'll do it from the side again. So block, step left, strike low, pop out. And then I'll do it from this position, okay? So I block, step way behind, strike low, pop out, okay? You can also turn this into offense, obviously, just like the cobra strike, okay? By doing a high strike, okay? Striking high, or faking like you're striking high. So you strike high, do scorpion, strike low, and then pop out. So it's strike, strike, pop. Okay? One more time. Strike, strike, pop. But the biggest thing, make sure that they turn their foot, their whole body all the way around, and really step back with that left foot all the way. Okay, so pop. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I'll do it one more time from this side. Okay, so it's strike, strike, pop up. Okay, I'm sweating, so I know we're getting a good workout here. Okay, so panther, cobra, prairie dog, golden rooster, scorpion. First one we started with was the trick shot, okay? That was the fake to the head, and then you just do the wrist snap to their legs. So you're going, ah, and then boom. That's all you do, okay? Panther, remember, is just the stepping forward left foot, doing a number two, okay? So stepping left foot, number two, going to the side, okay? Number two. If I'm here, okay, step number two. Panther, cobra, two parts to cobra. Defensive cobra is where you block, slide in, strike, draw the C. Okay. So just making sure you guys can see me this way. Okay, so block, slide in, and strike. It's just a quick block counter. Okay, offensive cobra Okay, we're going to step with the left foot to the side. We're going to strike high and then strike low as we're stepping. Okay, so it's okay. So you're doing 2 strikes, striking high, striking low as you're going through the target. Okay, stepping with your left foot. That is the cobra. Prairie dog, remember, was facing this way. Prairie dog, bring your feet together, weapon comes to the outside and strikes on top of the head. You're just kind of like, whoa, right? And then striking on top of their head. So it's here, okay? So on the bag, I'm here, I have a slide, strike. Okay? That is the prairie dog. And then we have golden rooster. Okay, so again, making sure that we're stepping our front foot to our back foot. Back foot goes up in the air. As I bring my whole arm in, so they don't hit my arm too, number 8 strike to their head. Like that. Okay. So on the bag, it would just be like that. Okay? And last one, scorpion. Okay. Offensive and defensive. Okay, so defensive scorpion, block. I'll do it this way. Okay. Block. Then step left foot behind. Turn your body, strike low, pop up. So it's block, strike and get out. Offensive, strike high, strike low, pop out. Okay, so strike, strike, get out. Don't give them a chance to hit back. All right. Okay, guys, that is combat drills and 6 combat moves that you guys can practice. Remember, I do have pads and shields here that you can come by and check out if you want to use at home. And again, if you don't have a heavy bag, ask a parent or a sibling to use your regular combat or your regular bung bungy to help you practice some of these drills. Okay? I would say this 2 times a week, and you'll be good. All right, guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoy.